All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Dubs of S Gaming. We are here at the Broken Arrow Regionals in Oklahoma, and all right, man. So let us know your name and what did you do?
Hi there, my name is Trey. I did okay, I guess, but I did X2-1 and for 9 rounds, and I got 23rd place.
And what are you playing?
I'm playing Rikka's.
Let's go. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into that deck profile.
It should be pretty standard to a lot of things, especially after the hit. You just kind of figure out how to pivot. Your bread and butter princess, your main negator, set things up very well, and free extender. 2 petal, it's a hard once per turn, bring back from the graveyard, but I've thought about playing it dirt, but 2 has been working really good for me so far. And it starts a lot of your combos. Now this is what people complain to me about. I play 2 Plumas because sometimes at turn 3 you just need an extra thing to tribute so you can keep searching and going. I think this deck likes to grind a lot more, so having more options is always good.
Nice, nice.
We have 2 Mudons. I've thought about upping it to dirt, especially with Runics running about, but I didn't see them all day, so 2 has been working great. You still play D1 Snowdrop, kind of a dead draw sometimes, unless you have extra stuff, but it happens. And so is that 1. We have our fun little Sunavalon package of 1 Sunseed. You would think I would play 3 unexpected dies. No, we play 1 seed, twins, both of them at 1 of. If you see them, awesome. If you don't, oh well. Oh, it's just one of those things with the hit. You don't need to see it as often. I play 1 Lone Fire, it's just an extra normal summon. And because sometimes you just need that extra thing to get into either your Sunseed or your Rikka. I dropped this down to 2, the Lily. The Lily is one of those cards that helps you get into Sirion King, but you can't get that as effectively. But 2 is fine, as 1 is the extender and 1 is your searcher for with your Snowdrop. That's right there.
Nice, nice.
Okay. Hand trap wise, I'm doing 2 Ash, 2 Dro, and technically, I need to pull it out. 2 Imperm. Why am I not playing Dree? Because Dree just kind of, I see it too much and I end up getting doubles. Well, at 2, it seems to be a good number for me. Okay, for the Con spells and traps, I play 3 Con, 2 misprint. I need to find 1 more, but it is what it is.
What's the misprint?
You see how they're pink and they're purple? Yeah. It's your bread and butter. There's a lot of spell and trap hate. A lot of people like it at 2. I like the extra dirt, especially because when your extra deck, you can grab from graveyard in case they end up milling it. As even though tier elements got hit, they're still running about. I don't like my deck being milled up, especially with Runics. Dre Glamour, probably pretty self-explanatory. Your Rhoda, and then if you have Con on the board, extra Rhoda with removal. That's great. Hey, that's why you always want more targets. Now this is the fun tech. 2 Book of Moons. And you would think they're not that great. They have come up a lot today. I've used it to dodge Imperm, SP, well not really SP because SP doesn't really matter, but I've dodged Imperm, Veiler, Ghost Mourner, as well as using it to stop my opponent from Link summoning, Synchro summoning. My last match, they summoned a Stardust Dragon Excel and special summon. On resolution, I activated this, booking the Stardust Dragon. Next turn, I took it with Tactics and just ran into them.
Nice.
For the Sun Avalons, you got your 2 unexpected dies. 2 is fine because you only have 1 Sunseed. If you see it, you see it. Your 1 Sowing to Search because again, if you see it, you don't really need it. It's just there to get your Link play started. I like to main deck some going second options because you're not always going to win high roll. So I do 2 Dark Rollers, 1 and Feather Duster because I still lose to Skill Drain. And then for other 1-ofs, we have the best card, the Saki 1-of Call By. Comes up too often, very needed. Your Terraform to get into Con because with the way the deck is built now, even if I get draw, as long as I have Con, I don't care.
Nice.
I'm doing 1 Thrust and 1 Talent because with the way the deck is, it's like if you see this, it's great. They activate. Other times I've played it a lot where if you play multiple your opponent doesn't activate anything, and it just becomes a dead card at hand. my last match is a good example of it. I had Thrust, and I was ready to set my sideboard card, but he never activated Monster Effect, and then he Lightning Storm my back row, and then I'm, well, that is what it is. Proceed to get OTK. For the Rikka traps, we're doing 1 sheet and 1 Tranquility. Everyone should know what sheet does, but Tranquility, for those who don't understand, it is your backup plan because it is a call to haunt it, as it Monster Reborn something, a Rikka in defense mode, and then if you tribute, you special summon another plant from it. And a lot of times I will set Tranquility over sheet depending on the deck, because a lot of decks, for example Labyrinth, they only gonna have 1 monster on the field at a time. So I can still tribute their monster and get a bonus off of that.
Nice. How many cards was in the main?
41 exact.
41. Nice, nice. All right.
And the only reason it's at 41 is because 1 Multiplier. I couldn't figure out what to take out for that.
Of course. You ready for that extra deck?
Yeah. So this is half Xyz, half Xyz, half Link. We're gonna start with the healer and Dryas. A lot of people think, oh, got hit to 1, it's not as good. Doesn't matter because you're literally using them with Stowing to get your 4 monsters to go into your 2 Dancing Poles, because you have 2 monsters, you can modulate their levels, both, and potentially special more, or your 2 Jasmines, because you can tribute and special off the other stuff, depending on how the deck goes. And then we still play the 1 Bengal Lancer. Never summoned him this entire day, because he's very terrible in time. Anyway, so that was the links for XYZ. We play 1 Typhon. You get locked in the plants a lot. However, depending on your board, if you already have everything established, you can summon Typhon on, especially Petal, because it's 0 attack. Summon it on Petal, and if you still have a Rikka on the board, you can set with Con and still get all your benefits off of that. Especially Tranquility, because Tranquility will special out your other Rikkas, allowing you to do Princess from the Grave. We play 1 Hyperion, pretty self-explanatory, he's your negate. 2 Strinas, helps get into Hyperion, helps get into other things. I like 2 Snowdrop. So you can pivot into Hyperion or this, because there are some matches where I don't want to summon this. Kings was the biggest example, I would summon her instead. And so having this as 2 came up a lot. This is probably my funniest deck. It is, as I like to call him, Bahamut Sheep. Because Bahamut Sheep says, detach 1, target, trap, normal trap, cough, cough. Put out bomb deck, draw. Hey, guess what? Concon's on the board. Set. Just free draw. And then for time, and this actually came up, the old ass card.
Oh my god.
Specifically from the manga.
It's a plant, bro.
It's a plant. It's a time card. And guess how big an SP is? Less than him. Activate effect, detach, target, send to grave, deal 1,000 points there. And that's how I won 2 games in time.
That's beautiful. Hell yeah, man. Nice. All right. You ready to show us that side card? That's actually, that's super spicy. I love that. But yeah.
Okay. For my sideboard, here's what I like to do. So I play 2 Judgments because you still cry the Lightning Storm sometimes. Or Harpy Spider, that's anything. That's a fun tech. So White Howling, and essentially, if I control 1 monster, I could target 1 spell or trap in the grave that my opponent in their grave, banish it, and for the rest of this turn, my opponent's spells are under IO, Imperial Order. It just negates all spells on the field.
Nice.
It's super easy to do because your entire deck is mostly water, because of the Rikkas. And I use this against Cashalot, like Theosis, cool. Activate like Birth, Chain, Banish, no more spell effects. It's like, in this case, because it's water, it is my equivalent to a 1-turn Eradicator.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, what's next?
You play Owie because you're also water, and you pair these both together. I'm gonna send away that spell. Okay, Brand of Fusion, Chain. That's nice. You're 1 D-Bear. These are rest targets, really.
Right.
It comes up. If you see them naturally, awesome. If you don't, oh well. So, for spells, we're doing 2 Lightning Storms because back row sucks. And in a mirror match, this is your easiest way to stop them. Snatch Steal, because easy one of, I don't care that you're gonna get some life points, but I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna take your monster, probably summon Typhon.
Nice.
I've done that before. Took a Baron, summon Typhon. For monsters, we have 2 DD Crows because everything likes to do things in graveyard. Hey, that's a nice rebellion. Go away.
Good against a lot of stuff. Yep.
It is
Fire
good
King,
against,
all that good stuff.
and because he's back at 2, anti-SP. That's Tanker Tops.
Dino best deck. I'll keep saying it. Dino best deck, even though I got 66th. But hey, Dino best deck.
And then probably my favorite card because we are in a very trap-heavy meta. 3 Rose Archer. While I control a plant, if my opponent activates a trap, I can discard her to negate the activation trap and destroy it. Rescue Ace, Labyrinth, Pearly to Rikka, Cashrala, the Cashrala preparations, and so many other decks like evenly imperm. Just no.
Nice, man. That's awesome. Is that once per turn?
It's not.
Oh, nice. So
I
you
have
open with
chain,
multiple-
so I have had a situation where I kind of bricked, and I just normal summon Petal, and it's like, all right, activate Eradicator, chain, chain to that, big welcome, chain to that, regular welcome, chain.
Jesus Christ.
As long as I have a plant, and the best part about this, because of Petal, well, if my opponent say, let's say Chimera, sends this to grave or Labyrinth to break it out of my hand, at the end of turn, I already have that plant fulfilled.
Nice. All right, man. Well, hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for showing us this. So let's get to fun stuff here. You got any shout outs you want to do?
I guess my friends Zach, Devin, Chels, and Christian, we've been trying to building this deck together. I have been playing this deck ever since it first came out in Secret Slayers. I wanted to find a way to run the Rikka Flurries. Whenever one of your Rikka monsters will be tributed, force your opponent to tribute one other card. And there's so many opportunities that's going to happen. It's not once per turn. It forces your opponent, so it gets rid of unaffected, like Pearly. So it was one thing that I really wanted to try putting in here, but I just couldn't justify it. And also, this is the first time I've ever been here. I got a top. And this is a deck I love. I've been playing this deck forever. I never thought with doing the Rikka Sunavalon matchup because everyone knew what to do. But the moment I listed, everyone thought the deck was going to be gone. No one's going to play. And here I am playing the funny things, getting the weird tech, and getting top.
Well, man, see, you proved that this is not only for Europe. See, guys, the Rikka Sunavalon is still a real deck. Still super awesome, man. Congratulations on your first top. Thank you so much for being on. You guys subscribe, all that stuff. I'm trying to get to 500, get monetized, all that good stuff. Anyways, yep, thanks so much for watching, and see y'all later.
Bye-bye.